This is a video chart presentation of Catalyst Pharmaceuticals Partners, Inc. It's a NASDAQ-listed stock trading under ticker CPRX. See, the stock had a pretty nice rise back from August in through the beginning part of October. Not real sure fundamentally what happened through here, being that it's a biotech, more than likely some sort of drug data news. This is just a technical look at the chart. But anyway, it fell off from around 350 back down to where it started in August. Held a support level right around $1.30. And has slowly been edging its way upward, making higher lows and higher highs. Has a definite resistance point set right now at $2.50. But with that, it's closing in on filling this gap, right up to around $2.58. So I want to keep an eye on this to fill the gap. Closing at $2.40 on Thursday, it's still a nice little upside just to that point. But then above and beyond that, there's not a lot of resistance in sight for it to try and test these old highs. Now the MACD's just basically been flatlined. You see the stock isn't making huge movements, just slowly climbing. And with that, the MACD is still uptrending just a little bit, and importantly holding over the zero mark to show that the trend is still bullish. A break back down through zero is likely going to mean the stock price is going to fall through these moving averages, including this brown line, the 50-day moving average. But right now, while it's still holding in the positive territory, it's worth keeping an eye on for a breakout of the chart. Slow stow holding right there at the 50 mark. A little bit of a wedge look with a lower high and a higher low, just indicating a little bit of a battle between the bulls and bears for control of the momentum. Right now, relatively neutral. A different look to the money flow index, holding well above 50, showing the stock price is trading above 14-day averages. That's a bullish look. This is a nice look to the relative strength index. You can see the 14 registering right around 60. Readings over 50 indicate there's bullish momentum in the chart. So we always look to see that holding over that 50 mark to indicate the bulls are in control. Now from a support and resistance standpoint, what I'm going to look for is the stock to not dip much lower than it actually is right now. You see it's just over top of the 50-day moving average, which lends some dynamic support. There was a gap right here, but that's already been filled. And right through that area was a resistance point back in December and in January and even into February before it finally pushed above it. And right now I'm looking for this to continue to make the higher lows. So I'd really like to see that level right there around $2.25 hold as a support point. Now there is some more down here, right around $1.70, but that's just way too far away from current levels. A 70-cent drop in share value to that support point. And with the idea of the upward trend, I'm not even going to keep that in consideration right now. I just want to note where it is in case it does fall through this first support. That's the next place it's going to pick some up. But for this chart to maintain its bullish look, I'm going to look much higher to this point because I want to see this take on the upward pressure to try and take out resistance right there at $2.50. As I mentioned to start the video, I think that's a key point because there is a little bit more resistance that comes in right up here around $3, but I see the primary resistance up at these old highs, up near $3.50. Obviously, that's a substantial upside from current levels. I'm not looking for that to happen tomorrow. I always baby step my way through charts, and for this one, it starts by breaking through 250. There was a big increase in volume on Thursday, 7.5 million shares traded. And with that buying pressure coming in, I want to wrap this week up keeping an eye on this chart to see if that volume surge was a prelude to a break of that resistance point. And those are the type of things that I'll be looking for in the CPRX chart. But as always, merely my interpretation. I'm not a financial consultant and strongly encourage you to do your own proper due diligence. Consult with a qualified financial advisor before making any investment decisions. Past performance is not a guarantee of future results. Please visit the allpennystocks.com website to view the full disclaimer disclosure. And do not base any investment decisions upon any material found on the website and/or its video chart. No person employed by All Penny Stocks is a registered investment advisor or licensed broker-dealer. Thank you for watching. Trade smart.